We hit 10,000 subscribers. Thank you to all of you guys that have smashed that subscribe button for these past 3 years. In order to celebrate, I've decided to take 10 of you guys to interview me for a live Q&A. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Alright, so my question was to ask you how long you have been playing Roblox.
Perfect. That's a really good question. So if you actually take a look at my account, it'll say I created my account in 2013. So I think at this point
Okay.
it's been over 10 years. But I got into
Oh,
Roblox
nice.
because I got into Roblox because I had a friend back then. He was like this is around the time that I wanted to play Minecraft, like the real Minecraft. So then instead he told me about this game called Roblox. He was like, Roblox is like the free version of Minecraft. I was like, really? I was like, and he was like, yeah. So I created an account, and I was like 9 years old at the time, and or no, that was 10. Yeah, I was 10 years old at the time, and then I started playing it, and I really liked it. One of my earliest favorite games was the OG Mad Murder game. It's like MM2, but like
Uh,
the yeah, but like the
yeah,
it was created by Mad Studios, I think it's called, but it's not up
uh,
anymore. I think they took it
uh,
down. But
yeah,
but in
yeah,
terms of
I
like,
mean, I saw your account, yeah, it does say that it was made in 2013, which is actually pretty, like, not most YouTubers create their accounts in 2013, like, one of those earlier players, so yeah, I can definitely tell.
yeah, true.
Uh,
So yeah, that's like when I basically created my account, and yeah, but then I started playing. I only started recording Roblox videos this past year, so it's only been a year that I've been creating Roblox videos.
okay.
Yeah, and that's basically it.
Do you do YouTube as a side job, or do you also have an outside job other than YouTube?
Perfect. That is a a good question. So basically, um, for I guess like these past 2 years, I had been working like actual like jobs, and and they were like physical jobs. It was at restaurants, but then as of like a few weeks ago, I don't anymore. Um, so yeah, it was because I moved out to college, and then I needed to like work a job. So then that's what I was doing just to maintain my current living, like my apartment. But then but then as of now, my channel has been growing a lot, and then I've also started doing Uber Eats. So what I do now is just work on my channel, and I also do Uber Eats to help on the side as well. So that's what I've been doing recently. Perfect. And so yeah, so YouTube used to be a side thing, but now it's now like more of my main job, I should say.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, perfect. And what? Oh yes, perfect. Yes, thank you.
Cool.
So, SodaPeeps, what is your opinion on the multi-ocular O? It's the O with 10 circles, a dot in each circle. It was used one time in the 15th century. How do you feel about it coming back to the English alphabet?
Oh, you know what? When I first saw it, it kind of made me uncomfortable to look at. It kind of looked like fish eggs, but it also triggered my trypophobia. So, in my opinion, I think they should really not use it again. And they need.
So you're saying they should add it back because it just brought you back memories of like Finding Nemo? Delicious cuisine. You just want it back.
I don't know. I don't want it back.
I can hear your voice. You're like, ooh, we need it. Ooh. It's like expensive and if you know what I mean. Expensive cuisine caviar, like like Fortuna, because I love money. I have so much money.
I mean, I would really like some money though. I wish they can bring that back to my bank account.
Wouldn't it be like so much fun every time you have to write O when you're spelling out? You have to draw 10 circles, 10 little dots. It's just like so fun. You can practice your motor skills in your hands. You're never gonna get arthritis writing that.
Yes. I mean, you're right. Imagine like in school they have to like teach the kids, but then like
Yeah, it's like in kindergarten. It's like, oh, you don't want to write your multiocular O's? Nobody's gonna do it for you.
No, yeah, no one's gonna do it for you. That's so.
And then the alphabet, it's like A, B, C, D, L, M, N, O, O, multiocular O, P.
Yes.
It just rolls off the tongue. Like, it's so smooth when you say it like that.
It just rolls off. That is hilarious.
It's like H, I, J, K, L, M, O, O, multiocular O, B, Q, S.
They're honestly, you know what?
Oh, this fisherman, I'm gonna get his fish eggs right here. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, the fire burning.
Perfect. There we go. Exactly. Now we've officially obtained it.
Yeah, we've tamed the beast. We found Dory and Nemo and Marvin and everybody.
And we got their fish eggs.
Alright, so basically, Sweaty as Pits, it's been a pretty big success on your channel, Soda. So I just want to know, like, how was it originally designed? Like, did you just randomly think of it, or did a viewer ask you for it, or really just what was the thought process behind it?
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I figured it would be good to have my first guest back on the show. But basically, it was actually, I actually thought of this idea because I was actually interviewed myself twice, actually. The very first interview basically happened a year ago. And what happened was I was playing this game called Wizard 101. It was before I was streaming and creating content on Roblox. There was this girl. The video isn't up anymore, but I'll have the video appear here. It was she basically had started this channel. It was like her personalized channel, but it was new. And basically, what she was doing within the game Wizard 101, which I'd say is a lot less, a lot smaller compared to Roblox. She was going around and interviewing like the most interesting people that she could find within the game. So there was like people that had like whether they were like relatively known as a YouTuber or just like people that are just known within the community. And then it ended up like doing really well. She interviewed like it was like the oldest Wizard 101 player. When she interviewed me, I was considered the weirdest Wizard 101 player. And then there's someone that had like 8 accounts. But mind you have to pay for membership to actually play that game. So the guy was, I think, was paying for like 8 memberships at once. It was quite funny. So then her channel, being relatively new and small, and especially for the game size as well, like the game's size as well, the videos were doing fantastic. So then this happened over a year ago when she interviewed me. So then fast forward over a year, around March, I had the idea to start interviewing people myself, but here in Roblox Bedwars, kind of having that same concept, but making it more interesting for us viewers here that play Roblox. And then now here I am now. It ended up being a quite successful, I'd say, and there are no plans of me stopping in the future.
Oh wow, that's actually like pretty interesting.
Yes.
That was a lot deeper than I thought it was.
Yes, I appreciate that. Yes. Yeah, and then like setting up the series, it took about like I had to stop streaming for like 3 months to set it up, figure out everything, get all the art. And then also right before I created as well, one of my Roblox viewers here, he goes by the name of Little Box. He also interviewed me, so and then that interview that he did of me in Roblox kind of reminded me of the time that I got interviewed, that one of that girl that I was telling you about, that she interviewed me. So I basically had 2 interviews, and then at that point I was like, I should start interviewing people myself. Because the logic behind it is like you're basically like collaborating with people, and and whether it be somebody big or somebody small, at the end of the day, you get to know more about that said person. So yeah, that's basically it.
I mean, yeah, like this series has literally like blown your channel up. Like I remember when you had like only like 2,000 subscribers, and now you have like over 10,000, which is like crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely helped out a lot, and wasn't expecting this much out of it, but I'll for sure keep on letting it go, for sure. Keep on interviewing people.
Yeah, definitely. Keep doing it.
Yes, thank you.
Are you gonna meet Fulton, and when are you gonna Q&A Fulton?
This is actually an interesting question because I've actually met him in real life. The only time I met him was actually in real life, so yeah, so we had that. But in terms of doing an interview with him, one of my viewers, I didn't ask him to do this, but one of my viewers actually asked him for me, but I kind of felt bad because, you know, whenever people do that, it seems like I'm just telling people to do it for me, but that wasn't the case. But I'll roll the clip right now. But basically, he agreed to doing it, so hopefully we'll be seeing that sometime in the near future.
Alright, that's perfect.
Perfect.
My question is, how do you handle with hate or negative comments?
That's actually a really good question because as one continues to grow bigger on YouTube, that's one of the things that you'll definitely run into. But for that kind of issue, I like to separate it into two different categories. I know you mentioned hate and negative. I like to see it as two different things, where negative more as like trolling, I consider. So when it comes to hate comments, I don't really mind them because I know people, because I know we all have that natural part of us where we just feel like judging other people. So that I understand, and usually when someone comes to me either in a comment or like a live stream chat, especially coming here and like saying like L or like you suck specifically to me, it does, I try to, you know, act nice to them, and they'll either feel bad most of the time and then start being nice to me, or they'll just start being nice to me in general. So those are one of the things that I always try to do my best, you know, managing. So I don't really mind hate comments, especially if they're geared towards me. But if I get like trolling, what annoys me more honestly is trolling, when people start trolling, and when they start like trolling others as well. The worst is when hate or trolling is towards my viewers and not at me. But what's also pretty bad is when people just start trolling, because it honestly, like, it affects all of us as well. So but how I deal with trolling is, you know, I try to act like a parent, like a strict parent, where I know it may seem like I get mad, but realistically speaking, I just wanna point out what you're doing wrong, because honestly, trolling could be very dangerous, as we saw with the latest RDC event, the Roblox IRL event, where that ended up being
Yeah,
it wasn't just, you know, it was supposed to be a little troll, but it ended up, whoever made that tweet, first of all, the person that made the tweet, that person could easily end up in jail. So, and I don't even think they were like an adult or anything like that. So
That's not funny, bro.
yeah, so like trolling and stuff, definitely refrain from doing that. And
Yep.
and yeah, so yeah, that's that.
Have you ever decided to make any other videos on other Roblox games or just other games in general?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So at the meantime, generally speaking, when like I call my channel still small. So relatively speaking, when you have a small channel, what you want to do is hone in into one game instead of moving around, because you can confuse people. For example, like if I were to play Roblox Bedwars, and then tomorrow I were to play like a whole completely different game, like Webkins or something, I think I'd actually like kill my channel within a day.
Indeed.
Yeah, but like even within Roblox itself, the same could be said. Like if I were to all of a sudden play like Blox Fruits, even a game that's even well known amongst people that play Bedwars, if I were to start playing Blox Fruits, I think even still, I would have to like kind of reset my progress. You won't like your channel won't necessarily like die out, but you'll have to reset. So in the time,
that is
yeah,
true.
yeah,
You gotta stick to one thing until you get big enough,
that's true,
and then
yeah.
you can branch out and do whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly. Because there will be a point where people start watching you more for yourself as opposed to the game that's connected to you. So that's definitely what I'm waiting on. But I hope to one day just be able to stream whenever I'd like. But even in the time being, the game that I most enjoy playing at the moment is Bedwars. So whether it be making videos or streaming, this is definitely the game that I'll be sticking with until, you know, I find maybe something even more interesting to play. But yeah, that's my answer.
Yep. But you know, there's many other Roblox games that are fun. I think you would like. You know,
Yeah.
like I've been saying in a lot of your chats, I've been saying you should play zombies.
Oh yes. I mean that is true.
Because even though it's supposed to be a co-op game, I get very competitive.
Yeah, for sure.
SodaPeeps. SodaPeeps, if you could talk to yourself 3 years ago, what would you say to yourself?
Ooh, that's that right there is a really good question. So to anyone that may not know out there, 3 years ago, or specifically 3.5 years ago, was when I started my channel. So I basically started my channel out of random, because it was like when the pandemic just started, and I was like, you know what? I never really had any thoughts of being a YouTuber ever beforehand, but I was like, let me just start a channel, and then that's what I did, and here I am. It's been 3 years, and here I am. But yeah, if I were to go back and tell myself, if there's anything important I can tell myself 3 years ago that I can share to you guys, it's to never give up. Just like, what's his face? Nick Hayes says, never back down, never give up. Because honestly, like, to a lot of you guys, you may think I have a small channel, or my channel's blowing up, or I have a big channel, whatever your opinion is, but at the point of where my channel was, if I were to had quit, for example, my channel will never get to the point where it is now. And even if I give myself another 3 years, who knows where my channel would be. So honestly, if I could just go back 3 years when I started my channel, and throughout those 3 years, for sure, I've had thoughts of quitting, you know, like, I don't want to do this anymore, this is too hard, it's not working out, blah, blah, blah. Every successful person always gets those thoughts of maybe I should quit and stuff. But if you really feel that this is for you, whatever it may be, in my case, it was my channel 3 years ago. One thing I could say is if it's something that you really love doing, and you know that this is absolutely what you want to do, I'd say to not give up and to keep on going, because trust me, if you give it enough time, you will find success.
That is a very good answer.
Thank you, yes.
Alright, yeah, thanks for answering my question. Congrats on 10K, and yeah, let's just move on to the next question.
So, SodaPeeps, will you ever stop being sus?
Oh yes, so yes, that is a good question. So yeah, so a lot of you guys probably think that I'm super sus or something. You probably saw a video or something related to that, but the truth is that I'm actually not sus at all. So if you ever see me sus, it's usually either because it's for a video and I was asked to be sus, or I'll occasionally try to be sus to avoid saying like bad words. So you'll maybe hear me say balls instead of like a bad word, for example. So yeah. So I am not sus, but oh my god, he broke our bed. This might be it.
Oof, let me come and...
Oh, there you go. Well, I'm dead. But yeah, but that's basically my answer.
Okay.
Hey there, I have one final question for you. Are you sweaty as pits?
Am I sweaty as pits?